All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time, but let's get right to it. So there's been a couple of things I've been wanting to talk about for the last month and a half. The reason why I haven't uploaded any videos or streamed as much, just FYI, I did stream literally today as I'm filming this video because this will go live on Monday. So here's an update on what's been going on. Recently, I've had a ton of network issues. So I'm streaming Overwatch about a month and a half ago, and I'm noticing that my latency is super high in games. Not sure what's going on. So I'm thinking, oh, it's my internet. I check my internet, it's fine. I check the speed on my phone connected to Wi-Fi and the mesh network and everything is fine. The speed on the consoles is fine. The speed of my PC is horrible, my upload and download speeds. So then I thought, well, maybe it's just my PC and I need to reset the drivers or the network adapter or install the latest Windows update. So I did that. And I restarted the computer 3 or 4 times before I installed the latest Windows update. And I did that because I wanted to see if that would help it. And also I had 2 GPU driver updates. So I updated the drivers for the GPU. I reset the network adapter. I restarted my computer multiple times. It wasn't until I actually installed the latest Windows update that my network speeds were what they should have been on my PC. So I was like, okay, well, let's go back. Let's try to stream Overwatch again. The issue was fine for the first couple of matches. And then next thing you know, it starts happening again. I'm like, well, what the hell is going on? Keep in mind, the Overwatch thing was not just happening on PC. It was happening on console too. So that's why I was confused. I thought it was my network. Turns out, the issue I fixed on my PC was because of Windows Update, and my computer had to restart multiple times because of all the drivers updates and everything else going on. So that's the PC issue fixed. The Overwatch issue is actually separate. That's tied to Blizzard servers not being able to handle the influx of players coming into this new season of Overwatch. And new players coming in, players who dropped off a little bit ago, players who never played Overwatch 2 but played Overwatch 1. So I imagine the next update, which goes live on the 31st, will address some of these issues. But yeah, it's definitely a server issue for Overwatch. So I won't be streaming Overwatch for a bit, not until they fix that stuff. Especially playing competitive games. I'm not trying to get deranked and get suspended because I get DC'd or something like that. It's a mess. So long story short, in terms of the streams, I am streaming now on Twitch. I'll be streaming 4 days a week like planned originally, but my network's fine now. Long term, I need to replace my mesh network, but I reset it. I restored it to factory settings, so it's fine now, at least for the time being. So I streamed today. I streamed Witchfire for about an hour and a half just to see if everything was good. Everything was great. I also got a new webcam. Been needed to update that for the last 4 years. So the cam quality is way better. So streams, good to go. Just won't be playing Overwatch for a little bit on stream. Now, the video stuff I had put off before that because before I started having all of these network issues, I somehow pinched a nerve in my lower back. And just for context, this happens about once a year and was happening mainly because of the chair that I was sitting in. The chair I'm sitting in now, we just got this because we've been needing to replace this for the last 4 years too. I had the other chair since I had my previous home office and we lived at a completely different address. And that chair looked nice, but it was super uncomfortable, messed up my back multiple times. So hopefully that's not the case going forward, but there are other things, obviously, just taking care of myself and other stuff that'll help prevent this going forward. But I'm telling you, like, that chair just ruined my back. So glad that we were able to get another chair to replace that, and it's actually comfortable. But I was out for like at least a week because of that. I could barely walk. At some points, I didn't think I was going to be able to make it upstairs to the bedroom. So that's that. Before that, Goten was having some issues with his voice. He started losing his voice over a few days. Then it turned into him gagging 3 or 4 times a day. Then that turned into a cough, and we took him to the vet. Luckily, they did x-rays and they didn't find anything. I'll be honest, Tanzania and I were in the room and the doctor said that they were going to do x-rays. We both immediately started tearing up because the last time we had to get x-rays for something was Barry. And just the immediate stress and sadness and everything just came back, and like hoping that nothing was wrong with Goten that was serious. So, like I said, luckily it was nothing serious. He likely strained his throat because he did throw up a hairball a couple of days before this, and it was a pretty big hairball for him. So the likelihood is that he threw up so hard that it irritated his throat. He was on medication for 2 weeks. We had to give him a pill 3 days, and then we had to give him a liquid injection into his mouth for 14 straight days. That was a learning experience because I had never had to do that before. But I can honestly say I feel way more comfortable doing that now. If for some reason Goten or Trunks has to take that kind of medication in the future. And all thanks to Tanzania, because it was her understanding of how to hold Goten and, you know, getting him to take the medicine. Me trying to do it the first few days was a disaster, and Tanzania just made it a lot easier to try to figure it out and be able to do it on my own towards the latter half of us giving him medication. So he's fine now. Goten and Trunks are doing great. Now, before that, I mean, it's just been issue after issue, thing after thing, and obviously I'm gonna prioritize my health, the cat's health, Tanzania's health, everything that's important over making videos streaming. So I did that. We had to make sure Goten was okay for 2 weeks, and things didn't get worse, and he was taking his medication and eating and doing everything normally. And then I messed up my back, and I had to seriously recover and figure out how to make this go away as soon as possible. Because I had it before, but it wasn't like this time seemed like I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know how to properly recover. So I had to look up some information because I tried other things in the past that seemed to work. So whenever it would happen, I was able to get rid of it faster. But this time it's like, no, you didn't just throw out your back, you pinched a nerve. So I had to just rest and take it easy and stuff. So that's basically the update on why there's been no videos. The streams have been unorganized and very short because when I did get the chance to stream, I just had too many network issues. So luckily, we're all doing fine now. The streams will continue. Like I mentioned earlier, I mean, I did stream today to test out some stuff. Stream Witchfire, got my ass kicked, but it's all good. So stream schedule is going to go live on Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky within, well, for you guys, it should be live now. So check out my Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads accounts at Supjamil. And you'll see my schedule for the entire week. That schedule will include this video for Monday. It'll include another video for Thursday and a third video for Sunday. I am not fucking around. I am trying to get all of the projects that I've been planning to film and edit and release to you all out within the next probably 3 months. There's been so many videos I've been wanting to make, and then some new stuff that I just got, like the webcam, like the phone that I'm, filming on right now, and a couple of the items that are going to be coming in soon. So stay tuned for that stuff. The stream schedule is also on that weekly schedule. And I mentioned this in the previous Twitch stream before. I can't talk. Holy crap. I mentioned this in the previous Twitch stream before, but I'm going to be posting my weekly schedule every Sunday. So you'll see what's happening for the upcoming week, whether that's a YouTube video or a live stream, or if I'm not doing anything that day. So be sure to follow me at Supjamil on all the platforms I mentioned earlier. And yeah, I'm sorry. I was not expecting any of this to happen. Obviously, none of this was in my control. But I'm just glad we're all doing well now. And yeah, it's time to start creating and streaming and doing all the things I was supposed to do that I just couldn't do because of various things happening. So yeah, outside of that, work's going great. I have no complaints, but in all honesty, as with anyone else, keeping my options open. I'm still on the contract at this company, and I think we're doing really great work. And I think the processes and everything are improving, and communication is getting stronger, and people are understanding things in the easier way, and things are happening that will improve the overall quality of the studio. Now, the ultimate goal for me is to obviously get a full-time job, become a full-time employee. And I would like to be a lead again. I don't want to work forever as a senior QA analyst. I've done that for years, and I was a lead for 5 years before this job. So I understand, that things take time, and I'm willing to wait. I talk to people, and, I say I really like working for the company. The company likes working with me. So I'm willing to give them the time they need to figure it out. And hopefully they're willing to give me the opportunity. But like I said, I'm keeping my options open. So if I find something that is just undeniably a better opportunity, a better team, and the vision for that company or studio, depending if it's games or not games or whatever it is, makes sense and is healthy, and you see the growth opportunities, then I may take another opportunity. Who knows? But for now, I'm comfortable here, and I have no complaints. What's up, Goten? He just woke up and I think he wants to play, but besides all of that stuff, let me know what kind of content you want to see in the channel in the comment section below. I'm still uploading my VODs from Twitch to this channel for my gameplay. If you want to see live gameplay, head over to Twitch. I'm at Supjamil. I'm still doing tech videos. I'm still doing career videos for my experiences working in tech and gaming as someone who's worked in both QA and production. So check out the videos. I'll have more coming soon. And yeah, check out my schedule every Sunday on my social media for the upcoming week. But until next time, catch y'all later.